My mom. This is important. I need to make sure the words are right. Let's go streaking. No. Yeah, let's take off all of our emotions. Anyways, my mom did some really amazing forgiveness work in her heart yesterday. She had, a couple days ago, I think, she called, her and her mother had a conversation on the phone, a 2.5 hour conversation on the phone, which, if you don't know the background behind that, they barely talked. They barely talked. My mom's mom was unable to protect her as a kid. She was very hurt. My mother's a strong woman. She's a strong motherfucking woman. She broke the chain of a generational curse. That's how strong she is. By herself. With help of people, but 2.5 hour conversation with her mother, whom she had to seriously forgive. But instead, not just that, but all of these things that happened to her, she finally got to ask why. She was finally brave enough and courageous enough and had enough in her spirit to ask, why, Mom? Why? Why did you do these things? Why did this happen? What happened to you? Basically, you're asking your parent, what happened to you? Because they have their own life experience before you, you know? It's not just about you. They have their own human life experience. And she just told me that her mom comes from a long line of pain. A lot of things happened to her. And my mom was brave enough and humble enough and healed enough and love and light enough to take that in without taking it personal, and instead seeing her as a human being, a separate entity with compassion and love in her heart and forgiveness. And that was just I wish I could extend that same kind of forgiveness and love to myself and a greater capacity to hold that for other people. Okay, I need a more upbeat song. So, thank you, Mom, for showing us what strong is. Shanshua, thank you. Hi, respected friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Miguel, I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you. I'm okay. I'm just excited. I'm just chilling. My mom's probably bawling her eyes out right now. Mom, you okay? Good advice to others that you can't forgive. Learn their past. I think, Mom, for me, my struggle is I've asked the people who I need to forgive about their past, and they aren't brave enough or strong enough to admit what happened to them or what's actually going on. So asking doesn't count anymore. It's a blind forgiveness. But I would like to still try to talk to her at the end of the month. So I'm super stoked that everybody's even interested in this poetry-ish and talking about stuff. I think we're doing something. You think? You think we're doing something here on Bigo? We're doing the things, making people feel a little bit more loved in their life. Also, Song Request Hour is now open. I reserve the right to say no. Aw, thanks, love. I'm starting a movement. You know what's wild? Okay, so synchronicity. beautiful things that are on the horizon, and I'm excited. Remember, this is just a preparation year. This is not where everything happens. This is where you start to prepare for what's about to come in 2020. So, remembering that we're in a very artistic year, a very self-creative expression year, a very good chance to, whatever comes to surface, heal it now. Create space, remove the dust off of your old bookshelves, Tell yourself a new story. So, my Enlightened Warrior Camp, that's part of like a 8-course seminar business package thing that I did. And there was a conference called Mission to Millions, and it's basically the place where you learn modern day tactics from T. Harv Eker to learn how to influence the masses for good, which people could use it for bad or whatever, but for me, obviously, it's going to be for good. And there was the one that everybody that I was going to all my classes with went to the one in November. And I just didn't feel like it was the right time. I was like, I can't, it doesn't feel right to me. Just because that's when the class is, I doesn't feel like it's the time. What I'm going for next month, or in 2 weeks, is the class Mission to Millions. Now that I have a platform, now that I have something to say, now that I have something to start, now that we're making some movement and waves, now I'm going to the class Mission to Millions, and I'm so excited. It's a 3-day course. Yeah, dude. So I'm about to learn some good from T. Harv Eker owns this company called Success Resources America, and they host a whole bunch of different type of conferences for different business people. It's so potent that Tony Robbins is signed with Success Resources America. He's booked through Success Resources America. I took the same trainer course. Okay, name dropper. Just so you know the credibility. Credibility is important. The weight, so you understand how good of hands that I am in. Just so you know that, the quality of the information that I'm going to be learning is not going to just be another person doing a pop-up shop on how to heal, It's so important. I respect T. Harv Eker. I respect Tony Robbins. I respect all that. And the last time that I was there, I went to, what was the last course I went to? I think it was Train the Trainer in LA last time, and they just keep talking about how there is not a single strong female speaker yet. That they have all these men that are on TED Talks and stages, and there's been people that have come close, but they have yet to find the next female Tony Robbins. And I was like, I volunteer as tribute. Teach me. Just we need, and I think that's why I'm really liking this attraction of female support in here on broadcast, because we need somebody to stand up and speak for the female. I can't speak for the men. I want men to come up and speak for the men. I think it's important for men to understand men so they can understand how to love women, and I think it's important for women to understand men so they can understand how they need to be loved by a man and how to love a strong man, because that's also not reciprocated very well in this world. So it's not like this, it's like this the whole time. Masculine, feminine, divine, but females hold more weight right now. They're just heavier. We just need them to we need to balance the equilibrium out a little bit with some females. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.